Pop Metal Show.
Welcome back. It's Hot Smell Show's Hot.
Mike.
String.
Yeah, don't give us the remote. We'll
Yeah,
keep it
we'll-
running.
We'll just keep it running. Hey, it's better than getting cut off like the last time.
Oh yeah, or yeah. How long we talked running
Oh,
about that time?
it was
20?
like 15, 20 minutes. You had to start all over.
Yeah, not even recording. That's a long time.
No, it stopped on us when we were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we'd started it. Yeah, that was a fun time.
So we're gonna go. I think this is number 6. This or
Think
that
so,
number
yes,
6.
Yes.
Questions by Tracy Robinson. And I just hit her up and said, "Would you be interested in doing some this or that questions?" And I said, "Sure." And we got Love's replacement tonight.
I'm back.
Back for the
Again.
attack.
Yep. Lil Wing likes checking. He likes seeing old Mike on the set.
I'm good. I'm glad I got a fan.
Yeah. In Japan, yet at that.
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready to start it then?
Let's do it.
All right, number 1. Peace sales or rust in peace?
I'm going peace sales.
Peace sales.
I'm going rust in peace. I think rust in peace is Jim. Myself. But it's 56%, so
For peace sales? 56 for peace.
yeah. Peace. But that's pretty, that's pretty tight.
Yeah, both good albums. I mean,
Yeah, they are good.
It's
Yeah.
and
they're-
it could be for me. It could probably be I like this one this day, and I like the other one the next day. So
Yeah, when you mention Megadeth, these are the first two that come
Yeah.
up anyway.
the classic lineup.
And I guess I didn't say everybody participated in this thing, and I think we figured 16.
You said 16.
16 people. Yeah.
So, I guess the contestants, that would call them
We'll
contestants.
call them contestants. Yes.
So it's Tony Gamble, Robert Ford, Josh Whittington, Wes Dove, Mike Hardesty, which, like last time, he come on down.
Yeah.
He answered the question, and he come on down.
What happens if I answer the question different today?
I don't
It's all good
won't-
because
It's
that's what you felt
it's
like
you
that
jack
day.
your percentages
I
up.
won't cut you out or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, this was the last minute thing, so he
Yeah.
wasn't planning
Yeah.
on being here till what a day ago.
Yeah.
So
And Mike McKay, Brian Weaver, Fred Albridge, and Derek Tyree, Sean Bowman, Brian Christ, Jared Lambert, John Page, Dusty and Sam, Randy Hartman, and Tyler Anderson. That was who participated.
contestants on the Metal is Right show.
Yep. The this or that, the middle of this or that. So I always said some people answer questions, which is cool because we like to hear their input.
Mm-hmm.
But Wes Dove said this was his first Megadeth cassette. So he's showing that he's been there for a long time. If you're
Been
doing
there, done
cassette,
that, yeah.
That was my. I got it. I got it in. What did you used to get when you got 12 cassettes free?
Oh, like Columbia House.
yeah,
and those,
like
yes.
BMG.
Yeah.
It was BMG, and I got that cassette in that. I remember getting it.
yeah, I remember that they were always in the magazines. Pick out what you want.
Yeah, you got like 12
for a
free.
penny or
and-
something
yeah,
like that. And then
I got that in
you were
there.
hooked, and then you had to pay for like full on.
And then if you didn't send it back in time, you got
Yeah,
you end up
got
getting the
charged.
cassette. You got screwed.
Yeah, but how many people do you think they screwed?
Oh, there's a lot of screwing going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it was a lot.
and there was no condoms being worn.
No.
I forget somebody was telling me they used to use different names
Oh, to get a bunch
to
of.
get more stuff.
But then you only had to buy one album or something, didn't you?
There's a couple, I think.
Or
And it
two
was
albums
like
in 2 years or
Yeah,
Yeah,
something
it
like
was
that.
It
like
was-
a big span. But of course, the albums were like double what you
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
But
a
in the end, it was
single
worth
album.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you still got free music.
yeah.
And
We didn't have to download it. We just had to wait 2 weeks for it to come in the mail.
Old snail mail.
All right, number 2.
Well, no, Brian Chris
oh,
put Well Road album for Rust in Peace, and I agree with him. That is a Well Road album. All right, so number 2, Kill 'Em All and Justice for All.
I'm going Kill 'Em All.
Kill them all.
I like Justice, but I think overall quality and rawness, I'm going.
I say raw. Kill them all is a raw. It was raw.
And that's where it all started. Now, 62% went with Kill 'Em All. Now, Wes, he says classic, and it is all day long. Now, Brian Weaver he said first 5 Metallica albums are tie. So,
That's some strong words right there. That's awesome.
and then I liked what Brian put. He put, it's even heavy without bass. So,
For Justice.
yeah, for Justice.
It is a heavy. I mean, it's a heavy album, but
Yeah. And to get away with what they, look how long the songs were. Their song was long. Even one was like 8. I think that might have been the longest song on the album, or the second longest.
yeah.
It's like coming in over 8 minutes long. All right, so number 3, the Divas, Lita Ford or Dora Pesh.
For me, I gotta go Lita because I didn't know much of anything that Dora had out. I don't think, like, the limited access that I had, I don't know that I ever saw a single video of Doro's until many, many, many years
Yeah,
later.
that's the way for me.
Yeah, Lita.
Yeah, I'm going with Lita.
And I've since heard some Doro stuff, but I still, it's not somebody that I've gone out of my way to listen to a bunch of. But
Yeah.
there's nothing that's wrong with her. It's just
Just more familiar with the Lita stuff.
Lita, and then that's kind of what I stuck with.
And I still listen a lot of Lita stuff.
Lita was hotter back in the day too.
Oh, yeah.
I think Doro's hotter
She
now.
does. She was hot, but she probably is hotter now. Lita, I haven't seen her picture. She's probably looking pretty rough.
Lita's still not
know.
bad.
They
We saw
take
her
both
a
days
couple,
pretty well.
2-3
Yeah.
years ago at M3. We got to see, not real super close to her, but
She's
enough.
aged well.
She's aged pretty good, yeah.
All right.
Way better than some of the other celebrities and whatnot.
Yeah. And Brian Chris he said the Lita solo in Close My Eyes, he says top notch.
Oh yeah.
All right, so next one, which I don't know. I didn't know what to pick for this, but it's Aces High or Wasted Years.
I'm not real familiar with those too much. I'm gonna go Wasted Years because I really enjoy that song. I do like that song a lot.
Ace is
I
high.
think I like that more so than Aces High.
Yeah, Ace is high.
Now I think I'm going string. I think I'm going with Wasted Years. I think that's a good song.
They're both good songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both good songs.
I'd heard Wasted Years the other day, and I was like, I forgot how good that song
Yeah,
is.
it's a damn good song.
Because I was all in on Aces High when I first seen the
I heard it
choruses.
today coming home on Ozzy's Boneyard. I heard Wasted Years coming home.
It's a cool tune, man.
That was a good tune, great tune.
Yes. All right, so 75% went with Aces High. So, yes, that's where most of the votes were. Which that didn't surprise me. I mean, because Aces High is classic. I mean, it's like
yeah.
Run to the Hills. I mean, when you think of Iron Maiden,
Yeah.
well, not that you don't think of Wasted Years, but you're more likely to think of Aces High. So number 5, Lordy or Gore.
I'm probably going to go with Guar. I don't know a large number of their songs, but I think entertainment-wise, they've done it for so long that they're pretty much the top of their game. And Lordy was kind of I think I bought one of their albums, and it was good, but it's kind of like that kind of thing had already been done, so it's like,
Yeah.
Guar's going to be they're going to be the king.
I don't know who Lordy is, and I'm not a Gore fan. So I'm
not a huge-
neither. I'm neither.
I'm not
I
gonna.
can't.
well,
I
I'm not
can't
a
get
huge-
into the Gore thing. I just can't do it.
I think for entertainment wise, I mean for what they're doing, and
They've been around a long time.
they've been around for
though.
a long time. And to me, like, I know there's a lot of people like diehard Gore fans that, it's one of those things like you got to experience the show. And I'm not going to say I'm a huge Gore fan by any means because I'm not, but I want to go just to experience the show.
Right.
Yeah,
It'd be fun. That'd be a good one.
I got to go to Richmond to see them because that's their hometown. So Like that's where I want to
It'd be a
go.
good people watching show.
Yeah, that would be.
I don't think I'd want to be up front.
No, I don't want to be up front because
I
they're
don't wanna,
slinging
like,
fake
crap
blood
on me.
and and they're throwing stuff at you.
Jizz and whatever, all
Yeah,
that other stuff.
but yeah, it's.
I don't want
it's-
jizz on me.
I like
I'm not a fan of that.
But yeah, I definitely want to go see and experience and people watch because I think
Yeah,
that's
hey,
gonna
that'd be a good one to grab a beer and listen
Sit
to the
back,
music and
sit up on
watch
the
it.
balcony
Yeah,
and
man.
just
That'd
take
be
it
good.
all
That
in.
would be a good time.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
be.
because it definitely would be. Well, it's kind of like you get 2 shows in one. I mean, you're getting music plus you're getting all the theatrical stuff too.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to go with Gore too. I think I'm going to go with most people. Like Brian said, he went with that because it was local. Jerry went local, and Dusty and Sam said they partied with them in Richmond.
Now I've watched it. There was I can't remember what it was. It's a thing on YouTube where they invite bands to come in and they have like a list of songs, and they want the bands to come in and pick a song off the list and do a cover of it. And they've done it a couple times. And although it's a little different and weird, they add their little spin to it. They've actually done like a couple on there that's pretty damn solid. I mean, it's pretty cool just to see that.
All right, so and 62% went with Gore. So on to the next one. Number 6 is X Japan or Baby Metal.
I'm going X Japan because I'm not a big fan of Baby Metal.
I'll say Baby Metal just because you all turned me. That's the only ones I've really ever watched. You know what I'm saying? Or that, and I've watched some of their stuff just because you guys.
All right, and
We probably gonna get a lot of hate for that. Well, I'm probably gonna get a lot, and I probably feel like you're going X Japan on this one too. But
yeah, I'm going X Japan, but I agree with John. John Page said they started it all, and
Yeah.
from what we've seen of all the Japanese stuff we got, they're the pioneers.
yeah,
Of
and
that
they're
whole
and
theatrical metal.
yeah, I'll just leave it at that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I mean you had a lot of people that just went with ore. I mean, once somebody got started on ore, they had a bunch of them that went with ore. That just didn't.
Or
Yeah. So.
Or got the most votes.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah.
They went with
Ore
ore.
did get the most votes. See, it's pretty neat what people will come
you
up
can't
with.
go with either. You got to go with or. Not this or that, just or.
Ore. I never even heard of them, but
Yeah.
they got the most
Hey.
votes. Now, X Japan got 25%, so.
Well, if you take out
Technically-
but if you take out the ors,
Yeah,
then you
or-
got about 50%
Yeah.
because you got 4 and 4. Is that what I'm reading?
Yeah, that's what it is. You read that all the way over there?
I can't read. I can just count lines, and that's about it. I can't. I don't have my spectacles on. so-
Well, I thought my chicken scratching.
well, that too.
All right, so here's one. And Derek Tyree said this was probably this was a hard question.
Hardest.
So let's don't know what you got till it's going, or I remember you.
I'm going. Don't know what you got.
Yeah, Cinderella. Don't know what you got.
Yeah, I'm going with Cinderella also. I'm going with West Dove's answer. They will always win whatever the choice.
Maybe not always, but a very high percentage is probably going to be a
It's
Cinderella.
Tom Kiefer.
or
In case y'all
Tom,
didn't
yeah.
know, Tom Kiefer is the man.
He is the man.
Well, for a ballad, that's just a iconic
Yeah.
Well, both
ballad.
of them are.
Well, they are. But I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's just
I have a feeling that if you were to go now, maybe not as much on the currently with the latter of the two songs, that if you were to go see them sing those songs live, you're going to get 150% out of Tom, and I don't know that you would even get 100% out of Sebastian.
Yeah. But
Tom's putting he's going to kill himself to get that song out if he's got to. That's just the kind of man he is.
But I was just sitting here thinking this. Look at both these songs are iconic songs.
Oh
for our
yes.
era.
Oh, yeah.
definitely so.
Whoever envisioned both outcomes of these bands?
Oh yeah.
I mean, but I would have never figured either one of them, their lead singers, being solo. You know, as big as both them bands were really big.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, you know, they just disbanded because,
They weren't a one-hit wonder band.
No.
yeah.
I mean, neither one of them.
And their singers leaving for different reasons too.
Yeah.
Sebastian, they just got rid of him. But, you know, Tom pretty much took the show with him.
Yeah. Well, there was turmoil within the band
Yeah.
on both sides, but
But Tom was the talented. I mean, Jeff Labari.
well, and
said
then you
that.
look at his songwriting,
Yeah.
I mean, the man can play piano, he can play guitar. I'm sure he does bass at points, and the man sings his ass off and been through how many throat surgeries and still.
But
puts
not
it out
take
there every
nothing
night.
away Sebastian today.
Oh, I'm not. Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
not going to take
he's
anything away
got
from
set
Sebastian.
pipes.
Yeah. But I mean, he was a singer, and that's about all he was doing. He was just singing.
All right, so this was the 100% question. So y'all are on.
I see it
y'all
now.
are on it now. Appetite or GNR Lies?
I'm going to be that one guy now. I'm going Appetite. I like Lies, but I'm going
Yeah,
Appetite.
Appetite.
Yeah, there's not even. It's not even close. I mean, it never was even in the ballpark. I mean, I'm like y'all. I like Lies, but Appetite is the desert. Everybody knows Desert Island album for me. It's perfect. I mean, I even told String the other day, and you probably agree, the song arrangement on Appetite's perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, when Rocket Queen is probably is one of my favorites. Well, it probably is my favorite song. That is the very last track. All right, so we ain't even got to talk about that. 100%. I mean, there's nothing more to be said. Well, unless
Cut
you
and
want to go with Mike.
Oh.
Did you know that you put No Brainer?
Oh, no.
That was.
Yeah, it was a no-brainer.
And well, Brian Chris put bandwagon pick.
Bandwagon pick. So I think you're still 100% right now on your picks, right? You haven't
I guess.
mispicked, right?
Well, you have called him out, so
Okay.
I just haven't noticed that one. All right, so moving on, number 9, Joe Satriani or Yngwie Malmsteen, and this 56%, so it's pretty close.
I don't know a lot of Joe Satriani stuff. I don't know a huge amount of Yngwie stuff, but I probably know more Yngwie than Joe, so I'm going Yngwie.
Same.
Now I'm going Satriani, because you know why?
Why?
Steve Vai, Kirk Hammett, Alex Skolnick. He taught all three of them, and they none of them
I ain't taking nothing away from either one of them.
And
I know
I
they're
do
damn.
like there's like whatever that song they played on the radio, off surfing with an alien.
Yeah.
Remember they used to play it on BOP.
Yes.
That was a good track.
Well,
And I don't really know a lot of his stuff. I'm kind of like y'all, but I'm not a big Yingwie fan.
I mean, I don't know how you can not like the best guitar player in the world. I mean, all you got to
Oh,
do
well,
is just
that's
ask
true.
him. I mean, he's
Yeah.
going to tell you.
They told us that one time down there in
Jax.
Jax. He was coming in. He's best guitarist. That's exactly what
I
they
think
said.
that's what it was. Yeah.
God's soundboard said he's best, and he's afraid to tell you neither.
yeah, he's definitely going to tell you.
All right, so and that was 56%. All right, the next one
Towards Joe.
yeah
Jordy on
is 50%. And what we did on this one, I forgot to tell Mike, but me and String,
Well, he already knows. He already knows. He's already answered it.
yeah, he's already answered it, and he went with Headless Children.
Let's see if it
And the
sticks.
question is
See if
Inside
it
Electric
sticks.
Circus or Headless Children. So when I first said, "Oh, it's Inside Electric Circus all day long," I said it's got to be. Well, when the votes come in, it was pretty split. I'm like, well, damn, maybe I better go back and listen to Headless Children because I hadn't listened to it for a long time. Neither one of them really.
Yeah, that's way to me.
So I played Inside Electric Circus, and I was like, it's okay, but I don't really consider this even nearly as good as the first two. So I was like, I'm gonna listen to Headless Children. I was like, damn, this is pretty good. so I changed my vote right then. I said it was not even close. So I told String, I said, man, I'm not gonna tell you any of the questions because I don't tell them ahead of time. I said, but go home and listen to Inside Electric Circus and Headless Children if you haven't listened to them in a long time, and see which one you like better. You might be surprised. And I don't know if you went in, how you went in looking at that.
I just listened to both of them. I listened to Headless Children first, and then I went and listened to Electric Circus. And I'm like you. I mean, song for song, Headless Children all day long.
I like some Wasp, but like when I remember when I saw that, I didn't know. I couldn't remember what was what, so I did the same thing, and I was like, "Well, the Headless Children is just a better album."
Yeah.
That's why I went with
I mean,
Headless Children.
it's nothing wrong with Electric Circus, but it's I think song for song, I think the quality of it is a lot better.
Now I talked to, you remember Stephen Dove? Mm-hmm. I talked to him to Record Store. We've been kind of chatting back and forth, and I asked him because he's he's a big metalhead too, and asked him which one he thought was better. He said he liked Inside Electric Circus better, and he said the reason he did is for the drumming. He thought Benelli was a better drummer than Steve Riley. So, that was the first time I'd ever heard anybody put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which they are too. I mean, I would agree with
They're
it.
different
Benelli's
drummers.
probably a
Yeah,
better
they're
drummer than,
different,
than
yeah.
Steve
I
Riley.
agree with that.
But I love Steve Riley because I love the LA Gun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was interesting. I mean, that was why I had him go listen to it. I was just kind of, but you listened to both of them, so you kind of.
Yeah, I had to. I couldn't remember. I mean, like I said, I like Wasp, but like I couldn't tell you, like that was everything was on that album and what was on that album.
Mm-hmm.
So I listened to the two.
When it was like I knew it had 95 Nasty, and I Don't Need No Doctor. I mean, I knew them two were on there, and I loved both them songs. But then when I started breaking down song for song, like he said, there was way more stuff.
What was what's the other cover? There's another cover on that too.
I didn't know you said that. I couldn't remember what it was.
I can't remember what it is now.
Wasn't it Douchebag Blues?
No.
Because that was the bonus track. Have you heard that?
The Douchebag Blues. I don't think
It's the
I've heard.
bonus track on Inside Electric Circus. You need to check it out. It's just some acoustic, just some mess around jam in the studio.
Oh, Easy Living.
All right.
I think that's what it was. Easy Living.
Does Uriah Heep do that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they do an all right job, but you got two covers on there, so you take the two covers off of it, and then I think it was only 10 tracks on that one.
So you got
maybe.
8 songs, 8
Yeah, so
originals.
it knocks it down to 8.
And I tell you what, man, them first two, Wasp. The first one was probably, I thought about the other day, it might be a Desert Island because there's not a bad song on self-titled. And Stefan told me he liked them in the order they come out. That's the way
He likes them in that order.
yeah. That's why when he was telling me Last Command, I mean, I really like that album too.
a good album.
I mean, Blinded Texas is probably their staple
That's
song.
the anthem right there.
Yeah.
And
But I even
I like KFD. I'm
See,
a fan of that
I'm
one.
not a big KFD. Have you ever heard that?
I don't know.
really
I don't know.
nice.
You probably wouldn't like it.
It's like Nine Inch Nails.
It's
kinda.
more industrial. It's not industrial, but it has an industrial edge to it. It's
You
different.
can tell that's the style of music, the metal that
Like it was a
doing.
very angry, dark album,
Weird
and
show,
it doesn't
God.
sound like damn near anything else they've ever put out. But it's different.
KFD?
Yeah, Kill Fuck Die.
Okay.
Is the name of the album. Well, we just KFD'd it. It's a different album, and most people hate it.
Yeah,
But
not
I'm a fan of it. I like it.
Yeah, he likes it because he praises it. I like the Crimson Idol. Love the Crimson Idol.
a good album, too.
Not many people talk about that. That's the one that's got the movie. You ever seen the story of the Crimson Idol?
I don't think so.
Because if it's not on YouTube, I'll have to let you borrow the Blu-ray. Because that's why I bought it. They just finally released it here a couple years
Well,
ago.
they like redid it too.
Yeah.
Or like the movie.
Or he
What was
finished it or something.
Yeah, it was like it
we
wasn't.
had a
it was-
bootleg version. It was really bad years ago.
Yeah. I think that's what it was. It was started and never got finished, and then they finally did it. It was kind of very repetitive within the video portion of it. It just got boring after a while because it just kept repeating the same footage over and over.
But when you listen to it, you should listen to the original recording because he went back and redone the vocals. And you know how it is after you listen to something that's been redone, you just don't enjoy it as much. You just don't have that sound. Even though they still sing it good, it's just not that studio magic that the band was capturing at that time. So I guess we'll wrap that one up. For me,
Yeah.
a little less, 10 minutes less
Yeah.
than We've got an
damn near
extra
all
person.
of them. I know. It's like a short one compared to some of our other ones.
The last one was 40 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this going on. A lot of this.
Well, there was a 20-minute run, and then we had to cut off. Then we had to start all over and do another 40 minutes on top of that. So that was a long night there.
I think a lot of this caused a lot of that.
Yeah, it happens. You know.
Yeah, that's happened.
So, I guess what y'all think of? Was y'all happy with this or that?
Yeah,
I
that
always
was
enjoy
good.
these.
Yeah, I do too.
I like them.
It was
because
kinda-
it's more spur. Because I don't know. I mean, I know you get them and you send out the questions to other people, but I like the spontaneity of it, where it's, just I hear it and then I mean, other than the last one, you told me just go listen to both of them. That's the only thing I knew off of this.
This will come in. A girl wrote these questions. Our one female fan.
Oh, we got more
Wrote
than
these
one
questions.
female fan.
Yeah,
Come
we-
on now.
yeah, we might have a couple
We got
more.
plenty. We got
What is
more.
that?
We got women coming out of the woodwork after.
I don't
after
know
our
when you
show.
look when you look at subscribers, it's 9% to 91%.
That's all right.
But that 9%'s there.
That's right. We love them.
We like everybody.
Yep.
All right. So if anybody's got any questions, if you want to submit 10 questions, we got
Please do. We enjoy these.
Josh. Yours is coming up, brother.
And we ain't forgot you, buddy.
Yeah, Youth Going Wild's got his. Kind of curious to his.
Well, he already showed them to me. I already seen that list.
Yeah. But
I
it's-
did see that one.
It's
I'll
kind of
get
cool
that.
hearing from a whole, well, shit, should we say 2 generations below
Yeah,
us?
I remember y'all talked about them.
Shit, I don't even know. I know there's one question I do remember, but I don't even know if I remember half the other ones on there.
Yeah, that's way for me. But y'all want to wrap this one
Let's
up?
do it.
Thanks for subscribing and watching and all that good stuff.
Putting up with our dumbasses, and
And Love's on the way. We hear he's,
he's settling down at work.
yeah, he might be slowing down a little bit. He wanted to come over here. He actually wanted to come over here
Oh,
last week, and it didn't work
Yeah,
for us.
yeah.
So, but hell, we proved we got room for 4. So
we've done it before.
always welcome.
All right, man.
All right, I guess y'all stay safe, stay strong,
Thanks
Hey.
for watching. Thanks for hanging.
and I gotta get this thing warmed
Yeah,
up.
you didn't warm it up. See, look, you're gonna leave me hanging here. I'm gonna peace out, Boy Scouts
Later.
and Girl Scouts.